Good evening, everybody. I'm gonna share out the live. Hi, Jakul. Hi, do not be afraid. Welcome to the live. Please follow your host. Please feel free to send a heart me. Tonight we're going to be talking about the Scott Peterson documentary that's coming out. Hoping to see if we can get more people in here, so I'm just hanging out. Hey, you. How are you? If you're not following me already, please join my team. Hi, Eskaz. Welcome in. Tonight we're talking about Mr. Scott Peterson. Yet again. More information has come out. Hi, Wanda Bulls. Welcome in. Let's go, guys. Come on in. Tap the screen. Let's get this live out to the FYP. Just going to put on my lip gloss while I'm waiting. Hi, Polly Short. Hi, guys. This is Talking with JoJo. I am your host, JoJo. If you like true crime, pop culture, justice content, you've come to the right place. I am extremely excited to be here. Please feel free to share out the live. Please tap the screen. Please follow your host. And any heart me's would be appreciated. Hey, CCP. How are ya? We're talking Scott Peterson tonight. More stuff's come out. Give me 1 second, guys. That's interesting. Still sharing out the live. We got 4 people in the room. Welcome, welcome, everybody. If you're not already following me, please, please, please tap the screen. Follow your host. I'm hoping maybe coming on later in the evening would get more traction in here to talk about the subjects I care about. So I'm going to be doing lives at different times for a while. And then we're going to stick with a time that just works. Just works. Thanks, CCP. I appreciate you sharing out the live. I'm going to continue to do it myself. So there she Yes, there he is. Okay. Hey, Krista, welcome back. Tonight we're talking about the Scott Peterson case. I'm hoping to get a bunch of people in here. If you can all, as you come in, follow your host. Please tap the screen. Please share out the live. We are talking about new developments in the Scott Peterson case and the release of his docuseries coming out on Peacock on August 20th. This blew my mind today, guys. Blew my mind. So, if you want to hear true crime from yours truly, I'm bringing you the facts and reports as I find them through my research. Oh, yeah, CCP, this is a good one. Stick around. This is going to be a good one. Come on, guys, please tap the screen. I need to get to 10,000 to get on the FYP. For everybody that's coming in, please feel free to share out the live. Oh, CCP, I love you. Thank you. Not necessary, honey. Hey, Cynthia. Glad to see you in here. We got an interesting one going on tonight. Everybody coming in the room, thank you so much for stopping by. Tonight we are talking about Scott Peterson and his case and some new developments that have come out, mainly a docuseries, which is unbelievable. Oh, CCP, I love you. Thank you. Yeah, CCP had her live on today too. I was in for a little bit. So yes, guys, welcome, welcome. Doing my best to get myself back up to that FYP. If you guys please could put in the comments, hashtag FYP, hashtag true crime, I would appreciate it. Anybody that's in here would really help me. Just throw hashtag FYP, hashtag true crime, hashtag Scott Peterson. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that are interested in this. It's just getting me up there. Thanks, Krista. You are such a great follower and a friend. I appreciate you. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Sassy. We're talking all things true crime. Scott Peterson tonight. Got some new developments today and thought, you know what? I'm going to do a late night live and see how it goes. So far we have 7 people in the room. Please tap the screen. I need to get to 10,000 likes to get up on that FYP. Please feel free to send a heart me. Please feel free to join my team. I do have a subscription goal on the top. I am going to be doing this quite frequently. Subscribers will get they will get access to my emotes, which I'm still in the middle of developing. So it's all going to be good. It's all going to be good. Thanks, Cynthia. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome in. Please share out the live. Please, please, please tap the screen. Thank you, CCP. You're the best. I promise as soon as I get those emotes up there, I'm going to do it within the next day or two. Hello, Cowick. Hello, Jill. We're talking all things Scott Peterson tonight. So please, please share out the live. Please tap the screen. If you can, in the comments, please hit hashtag FYP. Please hit hashtag Scott Peterson. Please hit hashtag True Crime Live. I really want to get this one out there because it's going to be an interesting one, guys. So everybody that's coming in, I hope you stay for a little bit. Follow me. I do a lot of this. Oh, your granddaughter made your emotes? Yeah, I have some stuff I want to do. So it is what it is. Let's see. All right. Thanks, Cynthia, guys. Please tap in the screen for me. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm going to continue to share it out while we wait. All right. Now we're up to 5. We can keep it going, guys. Hi, Lucia. Welcome, welcome. Please follow your host. Tonight we're talking about Scott Peterson and some interesting information I learned about the case today. I am going to be posting a video tomorrow. Please, please, please follow, like, share. I do pop culture, true crime, commentary on things I learned through my research on the internet, through podcasts, through reading books. I am going to be doing an upcoming live series on the novel Jimmy the King, which is the police chief who suppressed the Long Island serial unaliver case. It's a case that I'm very passionate about and I've been following for years. So look for that as well. But please follow me. Please share out the live and let's get this going. Hey, Yee. How are ya? Welcome in. Stay a while. We're talking a good true crime case tonight. All right, let's keep it going. Okay. All right, guys, we got 4 people. We need a little more than that. Gotta get to the FYP. Help. Calling out an SOS. Hi, Mickey. My name is JoJo. We are talking all things Scott Peterson tonight. Please feel free to tap the screen, share out the live. I love doing this. I advocate for justice, both in pop culture and in true crime for everyone that needs it. And I got some good friends in the room here, some really good supporters who come in every time I'm on. So thank you guys. Really appreciate you. Okay. Let's keep it going, guys. Got to get some more people in here. Oh, who just sent me that? Thank you, Krista. I appreciate you. Hey, everybody joining the live. We're here tonight discussing the Scott Peterson case. Oh, CCP, you don't have to do that, honey. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hi, Funny Farm. Welcome in. Please feel free to follow the host. Trying to get more people in here so we can make it up to the FYP. We are talking Scott Peterson tonight and some interesting stuff I learned today. So please share out the live. Please keep tapping the screen. I need 10,000 likes to even hit the FYP. So the more likes I get, the more I can talk about the things I love and get up there in the TikTok land. I also am expanding Talking with JoJo on other platforms. You can find those in my bio. Just click the Instagram link and those links will come up for you. So I'm asking everybody that subscribes to me on the Tickety Talk to also subscribe to me on those other platforms as well. And it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Yes, I know. That's what I hear. But you got to get to that 10,000 to get to the FYP CCP. So we all got to keep tapping. All right, guys. Everybody that's coming in, please follow your host. Please feel free to share out the live. Somebody wants to come in. Who wants to come in? Gypsy, if you follow me and send a heart me, I'm more than happy to have you in. But tap, 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 guys. We're more than halfway there. There's 3 people here. I know we can get more in. I have faith. We'll just keep going. And for everybody that's coming in, you know, I'm going to pin some people that are my friends. and that have been supportive of me. So the first person I'm going to pin is CCP, because her and I think we're like soul sisters when it comes to true crime. But keep tapping, guys. Let's get this going. I'd love more people to come in. Once we hit that 10,000. Please keep the chat going. Yeah, we're soul sisters. Definitely CCP. The more the chat's going, the more I make it up there, guys. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Jana Rock. Please follow your host. Please stick around. We're talking all things Scott Peterson tonight. This is my True Crime Live. I am JoJo from Talking with JoJo. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my live. Please feel free to share out the live. Please tap the screen. Please follow the host. Anybody that follows the host and sends a heart me and has enough followers to come into a box, I'm always more than happy to speak with people. This is my community. This is my platform. This is what I do. I advocate for justice for everyone that needs it. Come on in, guys. We're going to get there. I know we're going to hit that 10,000 really quick. Are you coming in, Ron?
No, you don't have anybody in the room. No.
I want to see if I can get more people in the room. Maybe if you come in the room and share it out to your followers, they'll come in.
Joanne, no one ever comes into your room that I share your live out to.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you guys for tapping away. Let's keep the chat moving. Hi, Dr. Green Thumbs. Please feel free to join my live. Hi, Damian Smith. Come on in. Please tap the screen. Please help get me to the FYP. The more people I have active in the chat, the more chances I have. Please hit hashtag true crime, hashtag Scott Peterson, hashtag FYP, or hashtag FYU, I think, for you, hashtag for you. And let's see if we can't get some more people in here. I haven't been live in a few days. There's been a couple times where I've had over 200 people in the room. So I really would like to get back to that. And I will be on for at least an hour, even if it means I just keep trying to get this out. Hi, DeBlaze. Hi, April. Welcome in. My name is JoJo. Hello, Allie. Please tap the screen. We are talking Scott Peterson tonight and the latest developments in his saga. Thank you, CCP. I appreciate everyone's support. Tap, follow, and share, guys. Tap, follow, and share. I feel like TikTok is suppressing me right now. Hi, Born. Oh, you know what? Oh, I should share this too. I'm going to share a little more out. I have so many followers. Got to come in and want to hear this. Let's do throw cats again. Okay, I'm just going to keep sharing, guys. Everybody that's coming in, please follow the host. Please feel free to stick around. We're going to be talking about Scott Peterson tonight and the developments that have come up this week regarding his docuseries. And I am just in the middle of inviting more people into the live. trying to get myself up to the FYP. Please feel free to join my team. Please send a heart me. Everything I do here is for justice, for people who need it. It's all about advocacy and doing the right thing. So that is what I am out to do. And I really hope I get some more of my friends in here. So, okay, guys. Hi, Zukito. Suskito G12. Thanks for coming in. Please send me a follow. Please feel free to send a heart me. All right. Well, you know what? I'm just going to start. And let's see. I have 3 people here. All right. So let's talk about this. So behind me, Face to Face with Scott Peterson. Docuseries premiering August 20th. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Did anyone see the video of the little girl who ran into a stranger's house in Cincinnati? No? Why did she do that? Do we know? That's very interesting to me. Thank you, guys. Anybody that's coming in, please tap the screen. Running from her mom's boyfriend. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Is she okay? Hey, yeah, boy, how you doing? Let's get us up to 10,000, guys. We're at 8.6K. Hey, Christina, welcome in. We're talking the Scott Peterson case and the developments tonight. In that case. So if you like true crime, if you're not a big fan of Scott Peterson, or if you are, you're in the right place. Hey, Gabriel, how you doing? Welcome to my live. Please tap the screen. Please follow your host. Please join the chat. What I'm asking people to do is hit hashtag true crime, hashtag FYP, hashtag Scott Peterson, or hashtag for you page. Hey, gorgeous one, how are you? Welcome in. I'm really hoping I can get to talk about this case tonight. I'm really excited about it. I'm well, thank you. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you. I shared, I don't know when it will show up. She was hysterical. But was she injured in any way, or was it just like she was scared, Krista? Thanks, Gabrielle. Thanks, Biggie. Please keep liking the live. I really appreciate it. Okay. We're getting there, guys. Let's see what happens. So, to go back to my Scott Peterson thing, I want to show y'all something else. More. All right, guys, we all remember her, right? This is Amber Frey. So Amber Frey was Scott Peterson's affair partner around the same time as his wife's unaliving. So I watched Law and Crime last night, and Gloria Allred, the attorney for Amber Frey, is saying she's willing to testify against him again. So the LA Innocence Project, again, this is not the National Innocence Project. They feel there's some questionable evidence in the case. I did discuss this before. It all centers around a piece of duct tape that was wrapped around Lacey's leg at the time that her remains were found. The duct tape is about 15 inches in size. It is being sent out to an independent crime lab. somewhere in California. I can't remember the name of the exact lab, by the LA Innocence Project. So what do you guys think about all that? It's a lot, right? And then I'll show you some more. Oops. Oh. Okay. So we're at 10K, guys. Thank you all so much. You know, sometimes I wonder with Gloria Allred, CCP, but I think she's right on this one. She's also representing quite a few of the families in the Go-Go Beach serial unaliver case. You know, I mean, I know she's done a lot of Hollywood kind of stuff, but you got to remember, Mark Garagos was his attorney. He is not going to be his attorney this time, but he was on Law and Crime Network last night also saying that he feels that Scott did not get a fair trial. I don't know. What do you guys think? Her posts say he puts his hands on her as he's talked about. Oh, geez, Krista, that's not good. Oh, boy. Hey, Lisa. Jersey Blonde Girl. How are you? Thanks for coming in. We're talking Scott Peterson. Hey, Lee, welcome in. Please follow your host. She seems more interested in her fame than the victims. I don't know. Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that, but there's so many of these attorneys that are fame mongers. We have in the Long Island serial unaliver case right now, John Ray. He's been representing one of the victims, Shannon Gilbert, for, my God, since I believe 2010 when her mom was trying to find her. And, you know, he's put out some stuff lately that it's like, come on, dude. You know, a lot of circumstantial stuff, and, you know, a lot of people think he's fame mongering, but, you know, sometimes that's what attorneys do. Yeah, Garagos too, I know. He's also represented some interesting people in the case. He really, really has. So, hey, Natalie, welcome in. Please follow your host. Please feel free to share out the live. Tonight we are talking about the Scott Peterson case. So, I'm going to give you guys a little more of what I got here. A couple little more things I wanted to talk about. Hey, Justine, welcome. We're talking about the Scott Peterson developments tonight. And I've just got to find my effects. Enhance effects. And here we go again. All right, guys. So this next person, this is Scott Peterson's sister-in-law. I believe her name is Linda. She is part of the docuseries that is going to be premiering on August 20th on the Peacock Network. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it or not. I might, because I'm actually really curious about it, just to see what's really going on, what the real deal is. And I don't know, like, she is so passionate about his innocence that she became a lawyer to help him with this. So, you know, this is crazy. This is crazy, you know, and this is all basically because of the overturn of the son of Sam law, which basically the federal government overturned it, left it up to the states, and now there are some states where convicted criminals can make money off their crimes. It's craziness. So I'll show you a little bit more. So this is Scott. Is this Janie Peterson or another sister-in-law? No, it must be Janie. I thought her name was Linda. You're probably right, CCP. You're probably absolutely right. So Here's Scott in one of his pictures, proclaiming his innocence 20 years ago. He's much older now. And, in this picture, he's saying he didn't do it. He didn't do it. But, I have some questions. Like, why wouldn't he take the stand? If he was so... Oh, thank you, Emmanuel. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. If he was so intense on, proclaiming his innocence, why wouldn't he offer to testify? He pled the fifth. A lot of people forget that. That's okay. Just thought maybe there was another one. Oh, no, it's fine. Sometimes, I told you, sometimes I forget my videos. I'll be like, Alexis something, I don't remember her name. So, yes, he should have testified. Right there, that made him look bad. And I'll show you a little more from the documentary because this is like really, really interesting. And here he is now, getting ready to be interviewed. He's getting older. I mean, a lot of people are saying that the LA Innocence Project wouldn't have taken this case if they didn't feel he had a shot at, Hi, Angel Marie Levine. My name is JoJo. Please feel free to follow the host. I would love to have more followers in here. I talk true crime and pop culture justice. I am an advocate for social justice for victims. I advocate for them. That's all I do. So, yeah, he's being interviewed the first time. I believe it's a phone interview during the docuseries. I don't know how long the docuseries is going to be. I don't know how many episodes it is. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. Please feel free to join my team. Send a heart me. I appreciate everything. Please tap the screen. The more likes I get, the more I get pushed up to the FYP. And I feel like, I don't know, the TT is suppressing us lately. So, and if everybody could please keep the chat going who's in the room. I know there's not many of us, but I do appreciate it. Please feel free to put hashtag FYP, hashtag true crime, hashtag Scott Peterson. So, and I'll show you guys a little more. So here he is. This is like in the coming attractions for the docuseries. And for serious, look at this. He's on the phone. So he's literally being interviewed on the phone. I think some of it's a Zoom call, but this is crazy. Right, guys? I'm just like, wow. Wow. Well, Angela, thanks for coming in and bearing with me. I know I have a lot of my followers that are in other lives right now that have the same followers that I do. So, you can only support so many people at one time, right? Hi, Ronnie. Welcome in. Welcome in. My name is JoJo. Hi, Susan. Welcome in. Please feel free to share out the live. Please tap the screen. Please follow your host. I'm here to bring you guys true crime and pop culture update stories. I advocate for justice. It would be funny if no one watches the documentary. You know they are, though. Oh, CCP, please. Please, you don't have to do that, honey. Thank you. People are, though. They're going to. So, it's craziness. People hear what this guy wants to say. I'm really interested to see what that DNA evidence brings up. Because if that DNA evidence brings up someone else's DNA, eek, that's not really good news. And I feel bad for Lacey's family. I feel bad for the Rochas. This has been going on for over 22 years. How much more are these people supposed to take? His ego will be crushed. I know. I'll watch because I'm nosy. Me too, CCP. I am so nosy, especially when it comes to true crime. I want to know everything. Absolutely. But I do have some good lives coming up. I want to go back and do some old cases. I've been researching the Betty Broderick case. I'm sure some of you that are my age in this live, well, the three of us that are in here anyway, would remember that one. And I'm also going to do more on the Long Island Serial Unaliver case. I am trying to get some advocates that work with the families on the case in for an interview. So that's some stuff I have coming up. And hopefully, we'll be able to do more lives from here, but I am going to be going live more often. I love coming in. I love interacting with you guys. Even if they're just a few of you, that's okay. And I appreciate you all coming in here. So, Mama Dukes, how are you, my friend? Thanks for coming in. Tonight we're talking about Scott Peterson. Remember that one? He unalived his wife and son. Well, he was convicted of unaliving his wife and son back in 2002. At first, he received the D penalty. I'm good, Mama Dukes. I'm good. It's good to see you in here, my friend. At first, he received the D penalty, and then he appealed his case. Yep. And he got life in prison without the possibility of parole. Now he is advocating, him and his sister, Janie, right? CCP, I have it right, Janie. His sister-in-law, actually. They are working with the LA Innocence Project, not to be convinced with the National Innocence Project. And they're doing, thanks CCP, I'll remember it now. They'll be doing this whole DNA test on a piece of adhesive tape that was found. It's about 15 inches long, so I don't know, less than an inch and a half. And they're going to test it to see if there's any suspicious DNA on it. I don't know what they're going to be able to find out. This piece of tape has been sent out to a crime lab somewhere in the California area. I want to say San Francisco, but don't quote me. So, people are asking me to join the live. Should I accept, guys? Let's do it.
Oh, we got somebody. All right.
We got somebody.
How we do this?
What's going on, guys?
I'm in a battle.
You're in a battle?
How we do this, y'all?
Oh my gosh, really? Should I accept this battle, guys? What do you think?
Who's on my team?
I think me, but I'm not for sure.
Alright,
I won't know
accept.
it. Never mind.
Oh,
I'm gonna accept.
It moved you. It moved you over there.
All right, guys. So everybody in the room, let's do this real quick. Let's have some fun while we're waiting for more people. Ready?
Tap the screen.
Let's go.
All right, so
Let's
if
go,
I win,
guys.
I gotta make my ass clap, y'all.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Tap
Let's tap the screen, guys. Let's get those likes up.
Yes, come on, we
Let's
gotta
get
win
those
this
likes up.
battle.
I'm not
I need
expecting
you.
anything crazy. Let's just get those likes up, guys.
Let's go.
Come on, let's
All
go.
right.
Let's go, everybody.
Keep
Let's
tapping.
go.
Keep tapping.
Hypothesis. Hey,
Oh my
come on,
gosh, everybody
let's
left.
go. Let's get those likes up.
Everybody left me.
Let's have some fun while we're doing this, guys. We can do it.
How
We
y'all
can
doing
do it,
tonight,
guys.
though?
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, guys. We can
Where y'all
do it.
at?
PCP, thank you. Angela, thank you.
Jaden!
Mama Dude, thank you. Mama Dude, you're the best. Thank you so much.
How you doing,
so
Jaden?
much. Box battles, here we go. Box battles, here we go. Yay, ho.
Okay.
Box battles,
Drunk. All the
here
way
we go.
drunk.
Oh my gosh, they're gaining on us. Hypothesis, let's go,
Oh,
girl.
thank you.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Tap that screen. Tap the screen.
I'm
Shout
doing
out,
good, Jaden. How are
guys.
you,
Come
love?
on, let's go. Come on, they're in front of us, guys.
Oh,
Help
shit,
us
y'all, it just got
out.
crowded in this big.
Hypothesis. Come on, everybody. Like the live. Let's do it. Oh, my God. Look at her go. This is crazy.
She's crunk right now.
This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm doing a true crime live and I actually got myself into this. How did I get myself into this?
Okay, y'all. Come on.
Mama Dooch, you are the woman. Mama Dooch, I love you so much. Thank you so much. You are the best. All right, Hypothesis. We're winning. We're gaining on them, girl. We got 2 minutes left. Let's keep this going.
I swear, Jaden. I
I don't know if
swear.
you should be doing that. No, Hypothesis. I don't know if that's going to work. Yo, Hypothesis.
If there's any youth viewers.
Holy jeez Louise. Thanks, Krista. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Hypothesis. Don't get me banned. Don't get me banana, girl.
I think she gonna get us all bananas.
Oh, my God. All right, guys. Are we going to do doubles at the end? It's one and done. One and done, guys. Hypothesis. You need to chill, girl. You just need to chill.
My mouth got restricted.
Oh, well. That was interesting. Did you guys see that guy? I know. But she got disconnected. She got us bananaed. That's why I'm like, I'm out of here. I wouldn't accept people who you don't know who to box. I know, but a lot of people like to do it. He wasn't happy. No, he wasn't happy at all. She looked like she was on maybe some, she might have had a little bit too much of the, you know what I'm saying? She also looked like maybe she was at a club doing it, which was not really the place to do a box battle, but, I'm 51. What do I know, right? So anyway, guys, back to, thank you so much, Mama Dukes. I appreciate you. Let's see if anybody else. Hi, Fran. How you doing, honey? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, E. Welcome back. So, yeah, we're talking about Scott Peterson. So, before I went into that very inappropriate box battle, we were talking about the Peacock miniseries or docuseries. And again, I don't know if this is going to be numerous episodes. I don't know if this is going to be a one and done deal. I have no idea. But this is really making the rounds. So I've just been showing you guys some pictures of, some of the stuff I found when I was researching. And, I wanted to get to, let's see, Lacey. So, I just wanted to bring that up of Lacey because it's such a beautiful picture of her. And I just, this is where Mama Dukes, it doesn't premiere until August 20th. So that's when it'll start. Yep. That's when it'll start. So all right, guys. The sis-in-law that's on his side isn't Lacey's sister, right? No. Her name is Janie Peterson. She is Scott's sister-in-law, and I'll show you her pic because I have that too. I had that up before you were here, Mama. There she is. That's Janie Peterson. She has, she's married to Scott's brother. She has advocated for Scott's innocence for over 22 years. She has went back to law school and gotten her law degree. I believe that she is a big part of the LA Innocence Project. And hey, Vanilla. Hey, Momo. So, yeah, she's been a big advocate for Scott Peterson since the beginning. Yeah, she's done it for a really good while. So I don't know. What do you guys think? So the docuseries is going to premiere on Peacock. I'll try and show you the title. Sometimes my effects are too big for the screen, but oh, that's not the right one. So it's called Face to Face with Scott Peterson. It's August 20th. It premieres on the Peacock Network. And I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm on the fence. You guys gonna watch this? I know. I know. CCP said she probably will out of curiosity because she's nosy just like me. I know, right? Hey, stand up for yourself. Welcome in, honey. We're talking about the Scott Peterson case tonight. I'm glad to see you in here. I hope you're well. Please tap the screen. Please feel free to share out the live. I don't think I. Oh, you don't think you have Peacock? Yeah, it's a streaming service. I believe it's through like the NBC network. But I have it. I have like a little, just a basic subscription, but it's enough to, send the. Oh, thank you, Vanilla. I love you. I miss you. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. Thank you for all the gifts. I got on a battle before, and the guy got like thrown off because the girl we were battling, Vanilla, she was like twerking. It got really inappropriate. I just hope I don't get bananaed because of it. I tell you right now. I know, it was crazy. It was crazy. Hey, Nalia, welcome in. Welcome to Talking with JoJo, where we go over what's really going on. Hi, Donna. Please stay on for a while. We're talking about Face to Face with Scott Peterson, the new documentary series, a Peacock original, premiering on August 20th. And he's doing an interview from jail. Is that not something or what, guys? What do y'all think about that? Vanilla, why are you coming up on my screen as whitetail deer? That happens a lot. Thanks, stand up for yourself. Thanks, Mama. Thanks, Mama. I hope you guys are doing well, Mama. You want to come in?
It's a temporary name.
Oh. Because first you looked like Vanilla when you came in.
Yeah.
It's temper.
Yeah, it's because I changed it because I was in another live and whatever. It's a long story. So I'm going to change it back. Like, because you can change your name every 5 or 7 days. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha. So let me ask you a question. When you do these box battles, do you just do them with random people? Because what happened to me wasn't too cool.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not doing box battles anymore.
Oh, you're not? How come?
Because I don't like, because what you're about to tell me. You know what I mean?
Homegirl was probably not in her right state of mind.
Right.
I got to be appropriate here.
Right.
There was some inappropriate moves being done. Some skin was shown at the end. I mean, nothing outrageous, but enough to get her bananaed.
But the thing is, that's why I just don't do them. I only do boxes where I'll try to get people to jump in my box, like the 9 boxes or.
Yeah, but since I started with Jai, I figured let me try and get some more TikTok battles in. So I figured,
I didn't know you started with them too.
I've been with them. It'll be a month.
Oh, okay. So me for 2 months. Okay. I guess I just didn't realize.
Yep. I'm with them too, my friend. I have Emmanuel. Who do you have?
Yeah, he's mine. And I think that's why I think I had told him, or I don't know, either he approached you or, you know what I mean? Or something like you met him through me.
Yes. And then I went into Rich's live because they wouldn't let me join because I tried to do a live product placement video and I did it wrong and I got 3 violations.
Oh.
So I said it was an honest mistake. I appealed them. TikTok denied it. And then at first when I applied to Ja, they wouldn't take it. But then when I talked to Rich, he's like, I'm going to hook you up with Emmanuel, who I already knew through you. Oh, okay, so I was like, cool.
Yeah. No, that's good. No, I like Manny.
No problem, Mama Dukes.
Yeah, he's nice. And no, but I'm not. No, I mean, when you do random, they're just called battles. When you battle with somebody else that's a random, it's just going to be. I don't know. People are just out there to I don't know. They don't read, the rules, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of TikTok. So So I'm not, I've never, thank goodness I have not gotten my account ever. I just won't do it. I'm too scared to do them. But with Jaw, they'll set you up with somebody that's under Jaw, right? And you can do that.
Yep, I've done that already. I was
Yeah.
close to winning too, and then at the last minute, she got me.
Yeah.
But she was so sweet, and I got a lot of great gifts, and it was so much fun. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, those are fun, but see, some drama happened to me when I was trying to get people to come and support my battle. You know what I mean? And when I asked this one lady, she sent me a DM saying, "Don't think you can gift me big and think I'm going to support you in your battle." So I blocked her. You know what I mean?
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, people are.
Hi, Andy. Welcome in.
There's a lot of drama.
Oh my gosh.
Like, the more followers you get, just watch, the more drama you're going to get.
All right. Well, since you're from out west, how well do you know Scott Peterson?
Oh, I didn't know him well, but I mean, this was an interesting case. And, but what do you tell? So is it true he's getting out? Is that what's happening?
No.
Oh, okay. He's not. Okay.
No.
Sorry.
What has happened is the LA Innocence Project has decided to take on his case, and he is in the process he filmed a docuseries for Peacock where he is speaking from prison.
Oh boy.
To an interviewer to tell his side of the story.
But we've already heard it.
I know. Well, there's a lot of things that, he's always proclaimed his innocence.
I know.
And if you remember correctly, let's remember this young lady right here, because she's really the one who blew his case out of the water.
Oh yeah. She's from Fresno.
Ms. Amber Fry. Remember her?
Yeah, she's from Fresno, like right near my city.
Yep.
So it shocked me when I found out, I'm like, oh my God, this lady, because they were in Modesto or somewhere, right? Or somewhere further up north.
Yep.
So, so what is she going to do, Amber?
When I watched Lauren Crime Network the other night, Gloria Allred is her attorney. I don't know. Do you know who Gloria Allred is?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll bring her up because I have a picture of her too.
Yeah, with the short hair.
There she is.
Yeah.
She is actually representing quite a few of the victims' families in the Long Island serial unaliver case. I'm sure you've seen my videos. You know I do that. I'm very, very invested in that one. That's my main one right now. But she's a human rights attorney. She's done some good work out there. She's done some celebrity stuff that's but am I a fan? No, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I just, her point.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, her point though, which was a really, really good point during this episode because she was on as a commentator, was she stated if Scott felt he was so innocent, why did he plead the fifth and refuse to testify on his own behalf?
Yeah, I know, huh?
Now that's interesting.
Yeah, I still think, I don't know. Because of from a long time ago when it first.
Citizens. Hey, late girl, welcome in, guys.
I just think he's guilty. I don't know. I just don't have a good feeling about him. Just from the original, you know what I mean? The original, whole, when it all came out, it was shocking over here. And, it was everybody was watching and I didn't, anyway, it probably, I guess it was everywhere, of course, all around the US. But yeah, isn't that...
Hi, Dad. Welcome in. Hey, late girl.
She was pregnant, you know what I mean?
Garagos told him not to, according to him, if I remember right. Yeah, I don't remember. You could be right. But at the end of the day, I have questions. So if you were innocent, why did you dye your hair and plan a trip to go to Mexico?
Right.
If you were innocent... Why did you tell Amber Fry that your wife passed away recently and she wasn't even gone yet? Right? If you were innocent, why were you having an affair? If you were innocent, why were you seen driving around the bay where her remains and his son's remains were later found? These are my questions. So if you were innocent, why wouldn't you answer any of these questions? Why wouldn't your attorney answer these questions? But I also haven't watched the case in years. I haven't watched the trial in years. I might have to go on and refresh my memory, but those are my questions. So
Yeah.
what do you guys think? Come on, guys, keep tapping the screen for me.
I'm just tapping.
Well, I'm just tapping away. I'm just on for the duration. I have to get my live hours in. And
Oh, I know. Me too. And I haven't.
how have yours been going? Because I got to tell you, I had over like 100 to 200 people in my room a couple weeks ago, and now it's just gone so down.
No, it just depends. People will check out your room, and you never know it depends on what time you go on. And I mean, one time I logged on and I couldn't believe there was like 100 and something, but I was like, what's going, I was shocked. Okay.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, because we're you never know. They may not even understand what you're saying. Do you know what I mean? You're broadcasting and you don't know where some, you know what I mean? And I don't know, but no, mine don't go that, they don't, it's, I'm not, I don't know. How can I say this? Like, I guess I'm not so concerned about it after doing it for so long.
Gotcha.
But I mean, it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it still, I'm going back to work soon.
Oh,
So-
that's right. I forgot about that.
Right. And in about 3 weeks. So, I mean, I'm going to be busy back at work. And another thing, I mean, just to kind of, I know you're talking about your, stuff, but I wanted to tell you, they're going to be doing like, burning the nerves in my back. So I'm excited, like that maybe I'm going to get some relief. Cause I've heard.
I hope so, honey.
I've
That's
heard
great news.
I mean, my cousin got really good, results from that. I know other people have told me, oh, it doesn't work, but I'm trying not to listen to people that say it doesn't work. Cause that's negativity to me. And I don't want to listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway. But,
Yep. I hear ya.
But I just came up to say hi and stuff. And
well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So I'm
No
going to get back to
problem.
the case.
I'll stay in here on the.
Yeah, stay. Because you know what? This is your area. So were you living in the area at the time this happened?
I believe so. I don't remember what year because it's been a while. It's been like 20 years, right?
2002. In December, it'll be 22 years.
Yeah, I was over here in Fresno somewhere. Yeah. That's why it was shocking. Like, cause I was like, oh my God, she lived in our town. Like the girl, Amber. I don't think I knew her. Cause I don't remember where she worked, but it was just, cause Fresno's not like small, but it's not huge either. But it's like, really? I'm like, oh wait, was she from Fresno or was she from Visalia? See, now I'm getting confused.
I thought she was from Fresno. CCP,
Yeah, that's what
do you remember?
Who? Cold Case?
Yeah.
Oh.
I call her CCP for short. She knows.
Oh, okay.
Her and I we're like soul sisters of true crime. We we admire each other. I go to her live. She comes to mine. You thought Fresno too. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. So it's just been so long, 22 years that a lot's happened.
I also would like to know, Scott, if you're so innocent, why did you call Amber Fry on New Year's Eve and say you were in Paris when you weren't? Guys, remember that one?
That's crazy. I just think he's nuts. Oh, I don't know. I guess I have strong opinions.
And why was Lacey's hair in your pliers?
Right, huh? And just all kinds of stuff.
Why? I'd like to know.
Because he's guilty.
Yes, he was at his wife's vigil. Yes, I know. I remember that. But
that's crazy.
And why did you go fishing that morning? What was up with that?
Well, I'm going to drop down because of me talking and stuff. But I'm glad to see you. And
you can stay.
Okay, I'll just turn my mic on.
You don't have to. You can talk if you want, but if you want to come in and say something, you can. Exactly. Why? CCP, you want to come up? I would love to have you up. Hey, Carl. Welcome in. Hashtag Scott Peterson. Why? I know, right? I know.
That's funny. I mean, it's not.
I know, guys. It's crazy. Yeah, all right, I see you. I'm letting you in. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Hi. Oh, thanks, Carl. I really, really appreciate it. I'm trying a late night one to see how I do. I love you. All right, so CCP.
Yeah. You know, I got to watch. It's like a train wreck. I can't keep my eyes off of.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Stephanie. Oh, you're the best, Carl. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's see how I do tonight, guys. You should have been here before, Carl. I went into a random battle and the guy got bananaed. It was interesting.
I'm sorry. It's funny. I mean, it's not funny.
It is funny.
It's just crazy because
I hope I don't get a strike. I'm going to have to go to John and go, oh my God, I didn't know what I was walking into.
Well, no, I don't think anything. If the guy got, if I don't know, you should go to Manny because he's your agent, first and just tell him.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him because
Like, tell him on Discord.
the guy got knocked off because this woman, hypothesis, I wound up on her team. And I don't know, Carl. I think she was in a club or something, and she was dancing. She looked like she might have been a little
Inebriated.
Dopamine.
yeah, a little off. And then she started moving her back end in an inappropriate manner, with the skin showing through pantyhose. I think she had pantyhose on, but still, you got a strike.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get a hold of. How would I know I got a strike?
I would have them check.
I'm sure you're fine because usually it's whoever the host is
Right.
that takes the front because you're basically saying as a host,
Right.
I trust all
if
these
nothing
people.
happened
I'll
to
be
you,
responsible.
you're fine.
It would show up on my screen. Nothing showed up.
Yeah, so you're fine. Nothing showed up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Thanks, Carl.
It's tough to get out of those, though. I accidentally approved people to come up and ended up in a battle, and you can't get out of it unless you leave the live, and start over again. So, but they are fun. I do battles all the time. Individuals, not really
Colleen
groups.
said she can tell you how to check, but I mean, there is a way to check your account as well.
Okay.
So
All right, I'll text you when I get up in the morning. Thank you. I appreciate it.
There's a little thing that it's called account status, and you just push on it, and it checks your account.
Okay.
Mama Call, how do you disconnect from a battle without closing your live? Because I tried everything. I couldn't find any X's to get out of there. It was like, help me.
You just exit out. Like, I've done it before, but it's hard to explain.
She's going to come in and tell us.
Okay.
Thanks, Carl. I know you're exhausted, honey.
It's just easier to talk. Okay, so number one, to check your account, you're not going to check your account status. What you're going to do is you're going to go into your TikTok studio. You're going to go to live. You're going to scroll down and you're going to go to the little box that says community guidelines. Click on that box and it will show you if you have any warnings or violations.
Okay.
Checking your account status, all it does is check your videos to make sure none of your videos were removed from the FYF or removed completely. But you're checking your live status.
Okay.
A warning would pop up on your screen because if you remember Steven and Dave, remember that night?
Oh, yeah.
I was getting them up on my screen left and right. Not about me, about them.
Right.
So if you didn't get a box, you're fine.
Okay.
Cold case, just to answer your question. So what you do if you're in a battle and you want to disconnect from it for whatever reason, mid-battle, you're going to click on the little infinity sign that's at the bottom of the screen, like if you were bringing in a host, up in the right-hand corner, you're either going to see an X or an arrow. If you see the arrow, click on it, and it will give you the opportunity to leave the battle. So you don't have to close your live and lose your, the number of likes that you've accumulated or anything like that. You can just leave the battle.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I
If
was
you see
stuck,
an
and
X,
I kept.
yeah, if you see an X sign, just click the X. So
Yeah, I
it'll
was
be
looking
like,
for an X, and I was tapping on myself and trying to find it, and I
yeah,
couldn't get out. And I
You
was
got to
like,
click that. Click the infinity sign, like a co-host sign. And then the box
okay.
pops up, and up in the right-hand corner, you'll see an Xfinity sign with an X on it. You can click that. If that's not there because of all the updates, like mine, it's an arrow, and I have to click on the arrow, and then it asks me if I want to leave, and I say yes. And then you just disconnect from the battle, and you go back to your live as usual.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
All
Well,
right.
thank you.
No, I didn't want to interrupt your live, Joe, but
No, I
to come and
appreciate
feel
you.
loved
Thank
and-
you for coming up.
no problem. I'm going to bed because tomorrow's a 10-hour day. So,
All right, honey.
Good night.
all right. Good night, guys. Love you, Joe.
Love you.
All right.
Bye.
I'm going to dip out.
Bye.
All right, honey. Get a good night's rest.
Thanks.
All right, CCP. Now that we got our school on TikTok, she really
Yes,
does.
we-
She's taken a lot of time to learn this stuff. And Vanilla, I don't think Vanilla was wrong either. I think it sounded pretty much very close to the same thing. You probably could do it both ways. You know?
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about this. So let's look at this young lady. I guess without throwing my husband in there. What do you think?
Yeah. That was awful. That was an awful case. I told you I watched it from like beginning to end when I was a
Yeah, me
stay-at-home
too.
mom.
Me too.
Yeah.
I just
Very
don't understand what
unfortunate.
this is going to get him,
15 minutes of fame. I don't know. Maybe he's only getting 4,000 marriage proposals a day instead of 5. He needs.
I don't get it.
know.
Were you saying it today? Like these women that, right? So, I mean, and men do it too. I mean, like, look at Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She got married while she was still in prison.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't either. It's women that are just, I don't know. I can't imagine. I'm just too lazy. Like, even if there was a guy in a prison close to me
Yeah.
and I was attracted to him, I wouldn't want to go through the crap of just going to visit him all the time because it
Yeah.
takes so much time.
Yeah.
It's just, what are you going to say? Like, oh, guess who I went and saw last night? My boyfriend in prison. I don't know. I don't
It's just
understand.
crazy. It's crazy. Oh, Angela says he thinks he's going to get off. I know, but like with a
Yeah.
piece of tape, I mean, the other evidence was just so damning. But it makes me wonder why the LA Innocence Project is doing all this work unless there's stuff that we just were never told.
That's it. I'm curious about that too, but I don't think I don't understand how they're going to use the duct tape when it was in the bay on her body. So they can say that duct tape belonged to on a fishing boat. You know what I mean? That just attached itself to her clothing, or I don't know. I think just a good prosecutor is going to just stomp all over that, but I don't know. I do
and
have
there
the
he is,
feeling
the
you
coming
do.
attractions. He's on the phone with the blue hat, with the blue, I don't know.
I do agree with you. I think there's more than we don't know, because I can't imagine that's their smoking gun. You know what I mean? That's it. It's like, okay, this is going to prove him innocent. This
Yeah,
duct
they
tape.
asked for a couple, I think 8 different items to be retested. But Angela, you're coming up with some really good comments. I'm going to get to these. He thinks he's going to get off. He could have had an accomplice, and he knows their DNA will be on the tape.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he could
But
have
you would
had
think he would have. You would think he would have thrown that person under the bus during his trial. But who knows?
Yeah, that's weird to me. You're right. You're right. Especially if he really thought he was innocent, or at least, if he could cop a better deal.
Right.
I mean, you
So
guys got to
far from
remember, this
everything.
guy was on D row
Right.
and was able to get himself life without parole. So there's got to be something. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're going to
I
tell us on
agree.
the Peacock documentary, but there's got to be something.
Yeah. I know Janie, her biggest argument was the construction crew working across the street, because somebody in one of those witness statements said that they saw Lacey arguing with them in the white van, like outside of the white van, and then she disappeared. But that was the Mexicans, they claim, that was working on the house across the street. I don't know.
And then at that time, too, if I remember correctly, there were robberies going on in that neighborhood. So that was also another
Right.
theory that, Scott's team has put out there. What about that white van that they found? They wanted that
Right.
retested. There's a mattress in there with some red stuff on it, and
Yep.
they want that retested. So, I mean, part of me says, it could be, maybe there is something, and then part of me goes, but there's just still so many unanswered questions. Like, why'd you lie? Why'd you lie about being in Paris? I mean, I could see, if he's going to have an affair, but why would you say your wife passed away? Why would you just say, like, my wife and I are separated? I mean, even Chris Watts and all his
Right.
yuckiness tried to make like he was separated.
Right.
If it was a robbery or something, they'd have left her there. I don't know. I mean, yeah,
And
that makes sense. I don't disagree with you, Angela, not at all.
there is there is such a thing as divorce. If you're not happy with someone, I mean, yeah, he would have looked like the creep that he is, divorcing his pregnant wife of 8 months pregnant wife. But I mean, there's just, I don't know, I don't know. He's not a great guy. I mean, it'd be different if,
No, I mean,
you
it would
know,
be, like if he was a devoted husband and Amber wasn't in the picture and there had never been any
right,
issues. I mean, the family didn't know of any real marital issues at that time that would have caused him to step out. Um, I mean, you never know what goes on behind closed doors, but from what, I've seen about Lacey through interviews with her family over the years, she's the kind of person who would have said something.
yeah. She absolutely. That's what her mom said. And her mom wrote a book about her called Lacey, and it's very telling about their relationship. And she said, she would have said something. She said she might not have told me because Sharon's she's a mom, so she probably would have kicked his rear end, but she said she would have told somebody. She would have shared that with somebody, or friends, or yeah.
Getting some good comments in the chat. Angela's really,
Yeah.
yeah, but he was having an affair, hiding it from her too. Yep. Some men don't like sleeping with pregnant women. Could be. Hi, the nappy coach. Welcome in. Hey, Mike. Please follow your host. Please feel free to share out the live. We're talking about the Scott Peterson upcoming docu-series that he is doing from prison. Why, I don't know, but I think it's to promote his appeal that is now being filed through the LA Innocence Project, not to be convinced with the National Federal Innocence Project. It is a nonprofit organization. There are a bunch of attorneys that will take, cases that have been previously convicted and will relook at them if they feel that there's enough to reopen a case. And in this case, they feel there's enough.
Right. He's definitely looking to, I don't know. I mean, I guess I have the same questions you two. The three biggest problems I have are one, I mean, you have an affair, whatever. You don't like sleeping with pregnant women, whatever. But the fact that he went to the marina after, the fact that he told her that he had lost his wife before he lost his wife, and just the fact that the morning he called, she'd only been missing for a few hours when he called her mom and said she's missing. And he used those words, and she said that always bothered her. Like, why didn't he
I remember
say,
that. You're right.
yeah,
Yep.
why didn't he say, like, hey, is she over there? Or do you know if she went to so and so's house? Or, but he said, Lacey's missing as soon as she answered the phone. So I don't know. Just,
It's weird. It's weird. And Angela says that judge should have put a gag order on him so he can't profit from the unaliving. Okay. I can easily answer that one for you, Angela. There was a federal law called the Son of Sam law, and it was overturned by our federal government. I don't know when CCP, what, 2, maybe 3 years ago?
yeah.
And they have directed the states to enact their own Son of Sam laws. So I don't know if the state that Scott is currently serving time in or the state that he lived has that law in effect. So there is a chance that he could be profiting from this. There's also a chance he could not be based on the laws in that state.
Yeah.
Hi, Ganja Grandma. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
very-
pretty much what I got. Any questions, guys? I've done a lot of research on Scott Peterson, and CCP is like my go-to girl, too. Hey, Christine.
Yeah.
We're here talking about the Scott Peterson, hey, Cindy, case again. Peacock is coming out with a docu-series on August 20th where he speaks from prison on his innocence. Oh no, it's okay. I've only been live for like an hour. I went on later tonight just to see how I would do, and so far we've had a lot of people in and out. I can't say we've had over 100. There are times where I get over 100 in here, but it's all been good. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. So anybody joining the room, thank you for coming in. Please join my team. Please feel free to send a heart me. We are talking about the Scott Peterson upcoming docuseries and the case that is being presented by the LA Innocence Project. So that's what we're talking about. Thanks, Angela. I appreciate you. So Scott Peterson at this point is, thank you, Christine, you're $1.50, is looking to have his case relooked at through the LA Innocence Project. And they are relying on, right now, from what we know, there's 8 pieces of evidence that they want retested. We know that they did get permission to retest a piece of duct tape that had been found on Lacey's pant leg when they found her remains. Did you miss any Rex news from the week? I went over a little bit at the beginning, but I'm going to do more on that probably tomorrow night, Christine. But no, if you saw my video from this week, that's the latest on Rex. So yeah, so CCP and I are in here. We're on the same page. We have questions.
Yep. Let's
We
go
have
interview him, JoJo. Let's just hop in the car and go interview him and ask him these questions and be like, dude,
Oh
explain
my God,
this to us.
we should do a road trip. You think he'll talk to us?
I don't know. One of us would have to pretend we liked him. You probably would. We'd be like, I love him. I want to be his new wife.
I'm fangirling. Oh my gosh. I know. It's crazy, right? It's just crazy. It's crazy. And it's a shame, I mean, I think about that girl, she'd be what, in her late 40s? She was only 27 years old. That child would be 22 now. It's just a sad situation, and You know, the fact that he does stuff like this, like, it's like, come on, man. How much more is her family supposed to take? You know,
Right.
you'd have to get on his
We have a
prison
local
list.
case.
Angela, do you know how to do that?
Yeah, Angela, please send info. Um, yeah, we have a case like that locally where there was a Boy Scout at the time, and there was like a little path between, like almost in a park between his house and his friend's house, and they used to ride bikes on this little trail back and forth to each other's house. Like the moms would take turns taking them to Cub Scout or Boy Scout
Right.
meetings, and
Right.
this was back in the, oh gosh, I want to say late 70s maybe. And he never made it to the friends. And his father walked down the path to find him and found him. And he was young. And the convicted perpetrator has mental deficiencies.
Oh, wow.
So every few years they try to bring up he should not, they try to do a competency to stand trial. And that family has just gone through it and gone through it and gone through it. And it's like, come on. Like, he's been convicted. They know he did it. They had a mound of evidence against him. And
Absolutely.
he just keeps putting the family through it. And I know this woman personally, and it just breaks my heart. Like, it just breaks my heart and the same for Lacey's family. I mean, it's just got to be like horrible to just have to see his face everywhere, because it's going to be on, once it comes out, the advertising of it is going to be on every major news network. Everybody's going to be talking about it, so I think
If they allow people in the courtroom to like tape it, I mean, I know like for the Long Island serial unaliver case, they're not going to let anybody in the courtroom,
right.
All right.
They
So
do or
Angela
don't.
says, listen to this. This is really interesting. They have an email now. That's how the girls on Love After Lockup do it. That's awesome. Just have to find out what prison he's in. Isn't that interesting? Hey, Christine. Welcome to my room. Yeah. So, I mean, at this rate, it's just like, it's going to be really interesting to see what's going on. It's going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting. All right. So, CCP, while I have you here, I don't know if you were in my live the other night, but I want to show you something.
Okay. Excuse me, I am still trying to get over this crap I had over a week ago.
Do you remember that lady?
Betty Broderick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's one of the stories I'm working on. I was asked by another creator to think of what would lead a person to unalive somebody out of jealousy. And she was the first person that came to my mind. Do you remember that case?
Yes, very much. I mean, I remember they did a good documentary on that case. I think you might even still be able to find it if you do like a search. It was who starred in that? It was like 6 episodes.
They have like 2 movies on it. Like Meredith Baxter Burney was in one of them. I remember one of that. And then there was one on Lifetime that I looked at and was like, I didn't even realize this was on there. But and then they had the one with Christian Slater.
Yep.
And yeah. And
That's
he
the one I was
played the
thinking of.
husband, and yeah. So it was pretty. You don't know who she is, Christine? Oh, I'll do a video. We'll teach you about Betty. Betty unalived her ex-husband and his wife in their home one night with a pew-pew, and is currently serving life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years. And those 25 years are up next year. So I'm going to take a relook at her, like I did with Yolanda Saldivar. But yeah, I'll look for that documentary. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea.
I'm pretty sure it's still on Netflix or somewhere.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'll find it. Hey, Stephanie, thanks for coming in, hon. I appreciate you. Sean and Nancy, was the your sister? What?
Mm-mm. No, it's Betty Broderick, not an unsolved case.
Why does
She's
she look like
in
she could be
prison
my sister?
currently.
Seriously? I
No,
don't think so. Do you?
you
I know
know
Joey
Joey
Buttafuoco.
Buttafuoco. Ooh, that would be
Oh,
fun.
oh yeah, the Long Island Lolita case. That's a great one
And
to
remember
revisit too,
your girl
Christine.
Shannon Doherty played her. Remember that? Did you? Yeah, did you ever see that movie with Shannon Doherty?
I
That
did.
was a great movie.
I
Yeah.
did. Oh, Shannon. Oh, I'm still
Mm,
heartbroken. Still heartbroken.
I know.
All right, CCP, let me ask you another one. Now, you might have been here for this one. Refresh my memory. Okay, so if you were sitting on a jury and you had to look at, let me get to it, this guy right here.
Oh,
How many martinis do you think he had? Do you think that's a man that only had one martini?
no, I do not. And I believe that he believed his celebrity would get him right out of this. And it probably, he's probably more shocked than anyone that the police did not care who he was.
It's
Definitely
entitlement.
more than one martini.
It's celebrity entitlement. But now he's saying, he refused a breathalyzer test, but they have him on body cam, and he's like, can't even like walk a straight line. Give me a break, Justin.
And why
You need to
refuse?
grow up. He's
Why
like in his
refuse a
40s
why?
now.
Yeah, why refuse a breathalyzer when if you only had one martini?
You
I
would
mean, you
think.
would want to take it to prove your innocence. So, yeah,
Yep.
I call BS on that one there, Justin. Love his music, but what a hot mess. He's just a hot mess.
He really is. He really is. Oh, thank you, Jarrett. You're such a sweetheart. Hey, Justice for Jen, welcome in. I'm so happy to see you here. This makes me want to stay on. Yeah. How long did you go live for today, CCP?
I went for just like a little bit over an hour. I don't have an agent yet, so I'm kind of toying around with the idea, but I've gotten so many seems like everybody has a different agent that I talk to. So I'm not really thinking about that. I'm more worried about getting my videos done because, with working in school full time and trying to just, do this to build my community up. I just
Yeah.
so I'm
Hi,
just
Jared.
swapping. But I just went for like an hour, and then last night I ended up probably about 2.5 hours. So
Jared, you are too kind. Thank you so much.
there
I
you
got
go,
my
girl.
goal. He achieved my goal. He's too funny.
So, but I want to do more videos, and then I was planning on going live like 3 times today, but Sydney and my other granddaughter, like there wasn't really too much to discuss today, and then I got a headache later in the day, so I just laid down for a couple hours and got back up and saw your live, and I thought I'll hop on here because I miss your lives a lot. Like we're on the same time, or
Yeah, I know. And then sometimes I'm like, we should, we should do joint a little more. I would love
yeah.
for you to look at the Long Island Serial Unaliver stuff I've been doing, and I would love to get some of your feedback.
Yeah, I'm not real familiar with that case. I mean, um, is that the same one that Michelle
Oh,
McNamara
Jared, you are too sweet.
helped solve? Or am I thinking of a different case?
I'm sorry. What did you say? I didn't hear you, hon.
The Michelle McNamara, is that the one that she worked on when she passed? Or was that a New York one? I'm trying
This
to
is the New
think.
York one. This is the
Okay.
Gilgo Beach unalivings.
Yeah,
It
I
was
need to.
unsolved for almost 13 years. And some
Yeah, I think
cases
that's
now going back to 1993 are being linked to this guy. So yeah,
okay.
check out my content, see what you think. But I would love to get, especially because I know what you're going to school for, I would love to have that perspective. I think that would be awesome. And we could do a
All
live
right.
together, like a joint thing,
Yeah.
you know?
Anytime, like I said, Sydney and Kelsey, like Kelsey's gone down that rabbit hole, as you know, with her uncle. No, she never met him because Kelsey's 20, and of course, he was unalive 27 years ago. So,
Right.
but she was named. Her middle name is Jay, so she was named after him, and she's never really dabbled in the interest of it until recently, and now she wants to be an advocate. And Sydney, of course, my oldest granddaughter, she's always had my passion for true crime. So
Yep, yep. And here's one I have that's coming up. Giving you guys previews tonight now.
yes.
Okay. So this man's name is Derek Cardell Smith. Derek Cardell Smith is currently serving time for SA in prison. I don't know where. I want to say Michigan, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
He was on Law and Crime the other night. He has filed a restraining order against Sean Puff Diddy Combs, accusing him of SA. And what he's trying to do is he is trying to place a restraining order on properties that Mr. Combs owns both in Florida and in Michigan. So he is representing himself. He went up in front of a judge and had a meeting with the judge just this past a few days ago. And she granted the restraining order for the property in Florida, but not Michigan. But he has numerous lawsuits out there against people proclaiming his own innocence, going after him. So this is a really interesting one. So here's another one. Every day it's someone else.
Yeah.
I know, right, Vanilla? I know. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Honeycomb. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, so now you got this guy who's now what I didn't say was, and this is a little interesting stuff. Apparently, a couple of weeks before, Diddy visited this man in prison and had asked him to accept a financial settlement to make it go away. And he said no.
Oh, good for him.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now while all this is going on, we'll get a little giggle here, guys. Well, it's not really a giggle. It's actually pathetic, but 1 second. It's coming up right now. Come on. Where are you? Oh, give me a second, guys. I will have it up in a second. Because this blew even my mind when I saw it. It's not coming up. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Don't leave yet. It's a coming. I had like 17 people in the room for 2 minutes there. It's coming, guys. I know it's here somewhere.
I had that problem the other day too. I had downloaded a bunch of pictures, and when I went to pull them up on my green screen, they just weren't there.
Yeah, they're not there. I wonder if I need to add up recents. Okay, let's see if I can find it now. Hang on, guys. Don't leave yet. Here it is, guys.
Oh, brother.
There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, I just lost 7 people with that. Damn it. Maybe they'll come back.
Another entitled
Team
celebrity.
Christine. How do you do that? You have all these lawsuits against you, and you're out bike riding in front of the paparazzi. Peace, everybody.
Right.
Peace. So
Yeah.
if you're calling for peace, why the heck aren't you admitting what you did and do the right thing? Peace, my...
Yeah, you're calling for peace after we all watched you beat the living crap out of someone. Like, hello.
I know. I'm like, we saw the Cassie Ventura video. Is this guy for serious right now?
Yeah.
Now, there is a grand jury investigation looking at this. So the grand jury is going through all the evidence. And I know that takes a long time, but like, to me, this is like unacceptable. He's got some really bad public relations representation right now. La, la, la. Thank you. Please feel free to like the live.
Wasn't he also involved with animal fighting? Wasn't he at one point charged with, or they were looking at him for animal cruelty issues?
Really? I didn't know that. When was that?
I could be wrong, but I thought it was him. I thought they had a few years ago.
I know there was an issue with him going after his son's baseball coach. Like he got into a physical altercation with his son's baseball coach. And I think he got
I don't remember. Yeah.
But if you can remember correctly, I mean, his whole story really started back in 1999 when he was dating Jennifer Lopez, and they had that pew out at that club they were in.
Yeah.
And that's when it all really, you know, for him, you started to see like really questionable stuff. But, you know, there's a lot of people filing lawsuits claiming they were SA'd during those white parties in the early 2000s. I was like, I always knew there was something weird about those white parties. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much for the follow, Jen. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. I'm just hanging out tonight, talking about the cases I'm working on, that kind of stuff. I advocate for justice. So does CCP, but she works on cold cases. God bless her. That's such a task.
It is.
How many
It's so
hours a day do you
frustrating.
spend on research in order to either do a live or create a video? Because I could tell you I probably do a few hours.
Well, if it's local, I know I've worked with these cases for the last 19 years, so it's not hard for me to do a video. I do always still, even now, you know, I'm in contact with the families, so I always just get their verbal agreement, you know, hey, I'm going to do a TikTok video on your person. It's okay. And so far, everyone's like, yes, please do it. So those kind of cases I don't have to do a lot of research, but I'm getting a lot of requests for other cases. And those are out of state. People want me to do videos on those. So that takes a lot longer to research. And then, like I said, I'm in the final stages, hopefully, of my PhD. So I'm chronically researching that kind of stuff and the psychological, you know, implications and profiling and all that kind of stuff too, it's just a lot. Sometimes my brain just feels like fried by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Plus my job, I work with people with severe and persistent mental illness all day. So by the time I get home, it's kind of taxing.
Hey, everybody coming in. Sorry, CCP.
You're good. You're
Everybody
good.
coming
So
in, please
usually,
follow your host. Please
thank
follow
you.
my friend CCP. She's awesome. She's been up here talking with me for the last hour or so.
I think I would say on average I do a minimum of 4 hours
Yeah.
of research,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
then
probably do that much for the big stuff. Like the pop culture
yeah,
stuff, you don't really need to do that much. You could just, a
yeah,
couple of articles come out, look at a couple of court documents, and then you can figure it out from there.
exactly.
You know?
The yeah, but the families, like we just have so much struggle for the families, and I'm like you, I said tonight, the victims are gone. They're not here. I don't do what I do for the victims. I do it for their families because
Exactly.
they're the ones that are left and they're the ones that deserve justice. And it's very frustrating. Like I have to watch, I don't want to appear like I'm bashing law enforcement and bashing the prosecutor's office because I have good working relationships with them. But they've made mistakes, and the mistakes have cost us the case is not being solved. And, I try to be honest with people. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also had family members that have really messed up their own cases with law enforcement or refusing to work with them or not being truthful or, so it goes both ways. But I will always defend the victims' families.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. At the end of the day, because they're the ones that were left behind. They're the ones suffering. Oh, I have a
Right.
question here. At JoJo Beans, are you by chance covering the Idaho unalivings? Lala, I haven't. I am so busy with the stuff that's going on here in New York right now. I mean, I have another body scattering video to do. I mean, we're just becoming a hub of body parts. It's horrible. So, but it is something that I am interested in. I just have not had the opportunity. I've also been working with some creators on the platform that I'm helping with other stuff. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's good. Hi, Cooney. Welcome in. Please follow your host. So yeah, so Diddy, he's Diddy. He's Diddy.
Maybe him and Justin can get, the same trial time and save the American public some time.
Oh, I know, right? I know.
Just try them together.
I know. I know. So did you follow the Micah Miller case?
No, we had talked about that a little bit before. I wasn't real familiar with it. I'm still not. That's on my queue of things to look into.
Yeah. Have you ever have you watched True Crime with Natasha Cooper?
I have not. I actually, again, that's another thing. Like I've joined all these podcasts and followed these people, and Natasha follows me, and I followed her back, but I just, for whatever reason, keep missing it. So I know she's very amazing from what everybody's told me. Like she's
Oh, I
amazing.
fangirl on her all the time, and when she comes into my lives, even if she just stops in and throws me a few likes and leaves, I get excited.
Yeah.
She's very, very direct. Sometimes she gets a little harsh. She's been bananaed herself a couple times. Hey Nana, welcome in. So, but her coverage on that case and her coverage on the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case is like none other I've ever seen. I mean, I was on a 3-night Patreon live with her last week where she goes through all the crime scene photos, and some of them you can never ever show them on here. Yeah, some of them were pretty brutal, and there was a lot of things that she talked about that I didn't know. It was really, really interesting. Thanks, Jarrett. Trying to get to that 30K. Trying, but I'm having a good time. And more people keep coming in. I don't want to stop. Hi, small town girl. If you're not following me already, please follow your host. So, all right. What time is it?
It is 5 to midnight, and
All right.
I am going to jump off here because I got to get my butt to bed if I want to get up and do anything tomorrow and be productive, which probably won't happen, but it could. It's Sunday. It could happen.
I know. Well, I'm gonna disconnect you so you don't lose your gifts, okay?
All right. Thank you so
But
much,
thank you so
doll.
much for coming in and joining me. You know I always love chatting with you. This was great.
Always, and we will do lives together soon. And I'm going to look up some of those things you told me to look up, and
When you get
hopefully
a minute.
soon.
When you get a
Yeah.
minute. You know.
All right.
All right.
Well, you take care, sweetheart. Thank
You
you.
too. Thank you. Bye, honey.
Bye.
Hi, John. Thanks so much for following me. Oh, Nana. You didn't have to do that. Do I have another request for a guest? All right. Well, he just followed me. Hi. How are you?
Morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Are you in here to ask a question about the stuff I'm covering tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. What's your question?
I was listening to your frequency.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess that didn't go well. Anybody else want to come up into the box? We still got 7 people left. I'm at 30.9K, Jarrett. We're getting there. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Jarrett. We're talking about some of the cases that I've been working on, but tonight's live is really about, where the heck are my effects? There they are. Let me get a decent pic of him up here. Let's see. It's about this guy, Scott Peterson. Anybody that's joining remember him? He's got a Peacock series coming out. Yes, he's got a Peacock series coming out where he's going to tell his side of the story. Now, the LA Innocence Project has taken on his case, and, you know, it's really, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. They have 8 pieces of evidence they're requesting to be tested. He unalived his wife, Lacey Peterson, and their son, Connor, in 2002, and he originally received the D penalty as his sentence. He was able to appeal that and is now receiving life without the possibility of parole in prison, Jarrett. So it was a really big case back in the early 2000s. He went to trial, pled the fifth. You know, we got a lot of questions about things that had happened around that time that CCP and I were just talking about. So, yeah. So we've been working on that tonight. We've been just chatting, wondering if he's going to get a new trial. The LA Innocence Project, wondering if that one little piece of adhesive tape that was found on during my time, but not when I could comprehend. Yeah, I know, right? You're too funny, Jared. It is heartbreaking, and I'll show you how heartbreaking it is, because this young lady, look at her. She should still be here. You know, she should be enjoying her life, and it's very sad. It really, really is. So that's what my live was about tonight, guys. Does anybody have any questions? Any of the new joiners? Yeah, she should be. That beautiful. I know. Who would be 22 right now? Yeah, she's beautiful, right? That's not even the best picture of her, but I just loved her smile there. I thought it was great. Yes, it was a very sad story, Nana. Very sad story. And now that he's trying to fight his conviction, it's hard. It's hard for the family. It brings up a lot of old painful memories, but he does have a sister-in-law named Janie, and she truly believes that he is innocent. She has gone back to get her law degree to prove that innocence, and you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Ron's doing okay. He's watching his stuff over here on the YouTube, watching me do my live. Hi, Gigi. How are ya? Wow, guys, I can't believe it's after 12 and I'm still going. This is awesome. This is awesome. Hey, Stephanie, thanks for coming back in. So the Peacock series, it's called, I don't know, Scott Peterson Speaks, something like that. It premieres on August 20th on the Peacock network. So I may watch it. Yeah, I'm nosy. I may watch it. I just want to, I would love to see him speak. Outside of anything I've ever seen, I've never really seen him do a full real like interview. So this should be interesting. Ramon Salcido. No, I'm not, Lala. Hey, Zacho. How are ya? Doing the late nighter tonight. Wanted to see how it went. The later I go, the more people come in.
Hey, Jojo.
Huh?
Hey, Zacho.
I've just woken up.
How you been?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tonight we're talking about Scott Peterson's documentary series that's coming out on Peacock. I don't know if you're familiar with the Scott Peterson case, but I know I did a live on one night. I think you were here for it.
I think so.
Yeah. So this is the newest news. Oh, yes, you're right, Jared. Tubi does have a lot of neat docs over there. Am I echoing or is Zacho echoing? Is it me, Christine? Is it me? Oh my gosh. Hi. Welcome in. Hi, IBK. It's not me. Oh, maybe Zacho. Zacho, you want to come out and come back in? Yeah, he's muted himself, so. Oh, okay, there he goes. He came out. Also on D-Row in San Quentin. Wow. Okay. Zacho, do you want to come back up? The guy before him too. Oh, you just woke up. Okay, so you don't have to come in. I think I accidentally hit the invite button. I wasn't expecting you to, so sometimes as I'm tapping myself, I hit the invite button on accident. Hi, Alicia. Welcome in. We're talking all things Scott Peterson. So how many people in the room right now are familiar with the Scott Peterson unaliving case? Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not sure. We're talking Scott Peterson, Nana. Okay, so Nana knows. Jarrett's not sure. Christine knows. So you're enjoying. Come on, I know there's more people in the room. If you're familiar with Scott Peterson's case, put a 1 in the chat. If you're not familiar, put a 2 in the chat. I learned about these ones from you. Thank you, Zacho. 1, you know about it. I just followed you. Thank you, Nana. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome to my team. And who's requesting to come in? Christine. Hi.
Hello, everyone. Oh, it's echoing. What is
Are
going
you
on?
echoing?
I think so.
I don't hear it on my end. Do you guys hear an echo?
When the person.
You know what, Christine? Come back. Come out and come back in.
Okay.
Hey, Bishop in my kitchen. I'm going to let you out and then come back in. Hey, Nana, how are ya? Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Hi, welcome to Talking with JoJo. Do you have a question?
No, I was just wondering what y'all was talking about tonight. This is my first time in your live.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. We are talking about the Scott Peterson case tonight. Scott Peterson unalived his wife back in 2002. and he was at first sentenced to the D penalty and appealed that, got life in prison without parole. But he has now, thank you, Nana, he has now decided that he would like to pursue his innocence, and the LA Innocence Project, thanks Christine, is taking on his case.
Well, I don't think he's innocent.
Neither do I. The majority of the people in the chat don't think he's innocent. You know what, Nana? Let's ask that question. Let's do a poll, guys. Ready? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll.
I
Quick
think he
poll.
should
Ready?
get the D penalty and not wait. Do it ASAP.
Well, that was already overturned, unfortunately, so that's not going to happen. But I'm going to start the poll. Ready? Do you think Scott Peterson should get another trial? If you do, give me a smile. If you think he shouldn't, give me a frown face. And the chat runs for 60 seconds. So go ahead, Nana. It should come up on your comment thing. Yep, there it is. We got 1 for he shouldn't. 2 for he shouldn't. You think he should, Nana?
No.
Oh, you put a smiley face.
Oh, I got mixed up. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's
Zacho
what
feels
happens
he
when
should.
you're 64 and can't hardly see.
Oh, don't worry about it. No problem. No problem. 3 for no. Come on, guys. I think there's still like 23 people in the room. It's going to end in 10
y'all.
seconds.
Vote.
Vote, everybody.
And tap that screen.
Tanisha.
Tap that screen.
Tap the screen, guys. Let's keep going. Got over 20 people in the room. I'm loving it.
Tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen, share the live.
Thank you, Nana. All right, so majority says he should not get a new trial. Okay. So we all feel guilty. Again, these are allegations and for entertainment purposes only. I am not a lawyer. I am not an attorney. I am not a judge. I am not a law enforcement professional. I am a woman with a master's in public policy, a licensed certification to look at serious incident investigations. So I come on here and I use my knowledge to talk about the cases I care about and advocate for the victims and their families. So that's what I do. Any questions, guys? Thanks, Christine. Thank you, Zacho. Hi, Sandra. Welcome in. We're talking the Scott Peterson case. Got a lot of traffic with this one. And Christine wants to come back in. Hi.
All right, let's try this again.
Oh, I think you sound fine.
Yeah, this is good. All right. So my question is, if they have another trial, does he get a public attorney, or does he have to pay for his own attorney? Like, do you know?
He will be represented by the attorney assigned to him through the LA Innocence Project.
Oh, yeah. And then let's just say they overturn the charges. Like, that does happen.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Sure does.
I mean, it's kind of a weird question, but do you know if, like, someone's guilty, they go to jail for 20 years, and then they're overturned, do they get some type of compensation?
I can tell you that there have been times when prisoners that have been wrongfully convicted they get released. They receive a stipend from the criminal justice funder in their state, and many times they will sue the entity that put them in prison to begin with, be it a law enforcement entity or a wrongful conviction. You can sue monetarily in that manner, and there are some people that come out and do that and they win. I've heard of ex criminals, well, wrongly convicted criminals who have received millions of dollars.
So could you imagine if he got off on some weird technicality and then just like, even if he wrote a book or if he did a what do you call it, a reality show or something, like sold the rights for millions of dollars, like he could just profit off of this. But to me, that's so scary. He could just twist this whole thing around.
The federal government overturned the Son of Sam law. So,
Wait, what's the Son of Sam law?
The Son of Sam law basically stated that you cannot, it was a federal law, you cannot profit off of a crime that you committed. So since they overturned that law, they left the enforcement of the Son of Sam law up to the states, and the states are either honoring it or not honoring it. Now, if the Son of Sam law is honored in his state, then yeah.
What do you think California does with that?
He can't profit. I don't know. I don't know if California has a Son of Sam law in effect. I know for like Gypsy, Missouri doesn't. So, like her Lifetime show and stuff, she's being paid for that stuff.
Now, what do you think about that personally?
What do I think about what?
About should a criminal profit off of their crime?
No.
I'm going to say no. Especially if they're still in the slammer.
What about their families?
No.
In the case of Rex, I was really, really upset to see that the wife and the children had a team of camera crews following them as they take their journey through this, and they were being paid $1 million. And I know that they're in financial dire straits, but to me, why would you do that?
I think that, I've listened to a couple of podcasts, and I think that he was the breadwinner of the family. He's in jail. She had no money coming in. And he had all those weapons, and the government took them all, and they were probably worth thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. So she wanted them back so she could sell them. So, she could put food on the table. I don't know if they had a mortgage, but I don't even know if she's back living there. Like, do you know?
Oh, no, they're still living there. She's still living there. She was in court on Thursday with her service dog. I have issues with her lack of knowledge. I ascribe to the theory that she may not have known exactly what he was doing, but come on, you were spending all this money and you had all these electronics in your house, and weird, don't you think? Oh, Love Spring, I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah, Jared, he was an architect, so he worked out in New York City, and there's tons of work, tons of money for people in the New York City area. And he was if he was spending money on women for however many years, that's expensive. You know, like, I don't know what the going rate is, but he could have been spending $1,000 a day on all that extracurricular activity.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Although, if you looked at the outside of his house, you would think that they were, you know, begging for coins on the corner of the road because it was in such shambles in
Gotcha.
Massapequa Park.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I think it's time for her to get out and get a job job.
I'm with you, girl, but apparently she has cancer, so she requires treatments.
And she has a child with autism. Well, he's
Yes,
25 or
and
whatever.
he does receive his funding and his food stamps every month and things like that, like he's supposed to. Is it enough to feed the whole household? I have no idea. For cases like, all right, so we got some stuff in the comments.
I
Let me
know it
address. So Zako asked, do you do ones from the States, Jojo, or from other countries too? You know, my friend Leah in Scotland was going to send me a case. I'm willing to look at other countries. I think it's fascinating. So if there's anything that you can think of that you think there's information that I could look at, I'd do it. Oh, thank you, Spring. Love you. Krista, for cases like Gypsy with a lot of extra circumstances, I think some should be allowed. What do you think should be allowed, Krista? Some should go to victim funds? I don't agree. I don't. Yeah. So do you mean like, do you think that she should be able to profit, but she should also donate as well?
Yeah, but you know what bothers...
wasn't smart. No, he wasn't, Jared. Go ahead, Christine. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry. What bothers me is, like, I'm on the fence about the criminal profiting from their story or whatever, but it's their story, and like Netflix profits from it, you know, or some network profits from it.
I think it's going to be on Peacock too.
Yeah, like the news programs profit from crimes. You know, the police officers, you know, make money working on the crimes. It's like all these other people profit from them.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
But like the innocent children of the criminal, they can't, you know, pay their rent for their own story, just to tell their own story. You know, I think it's not so black and white. And then I was thinking, there was a movie about Gabby Petito, and I watched it recently, and it was, you know, it was like a whole movie, and it was, you know, how they went on their camping trip, and then she was unalived, and so I always think, like, who's writing, you know, like, who's putting these movies together, and who's, you know, who's profiting from them? Like, do the parents have to give permission? You know, because the people in the movie, they're not alive anymore. So, like, do they own the rights to their own stories once they've passed? Is it the families that own the rights to the story? Like, do you know any of this, Joe? Like, if it's what the rules are?
Well, I can tell you, in terms of, I'll use Gypsy as an example because Krista's saying some really good stuff in here, and you know, she feels some profit to get out and start, and some go to the state's victim fund. You know what, Krista? Normally, I would say yes, and in Gypsy's case, she should be donating, especially to some of the nonprofits that she took advantage of. And I've also been told by trusted sources that she has tried to do that and they have refused the money. So it's not like she hasn't tried. I was told, make a wish, things like that. But she's very humble about it. And it's not really, she doesn't put that out there to the public. So, I mean, and I think in the case of the Long Island serial unaliver's wife, what's really interesting is that the profits from that docuseries, should they give them some money? Yeah, they're going to follow them around. And hopefully they'll be truthful. I mean, there's also been a lot said out there about Victoria and some of the things that she's done that, I don't think are even necessarily true. But do I think that, to give them the full $1 million and not give back to those victims' families? No, I don't think they should get it all. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Joe, can you let me down?
Go way down.
Yes, Nana, thank you so much for coming in and following me. I look forward to seeing you again.
Okay. I
All
will
right,
check
honey,
y'all out again.
Yep, absolutely. I'm going to disconnect. You have a great night, sweetie.
You too, and you keep up the great work.
Thank you.
I don't know. I think I kind of disagree with that in a way because, like, I think someone has a right to their own story. And if they're going to put the work into it, like, it's very complicated to get any type of movie, show, script, book made. It's not something that happens overnight. You have to put in a lot of work and effort and planning and, even like if Rex's wife has cameras following them day and night, like they're going to interview them every day. They're going to be like, they're going to have to, like, even reality shows, they stage things. Like they'll miss a shot and they'll say, oh, can you guys do that again? Because we didn't get the sound. Like, it's a production. It's almost like a job. And like, why do they have to give, like, these people could be completely innocent. Why do they have to do a job and then give up part of their income to, other people when they've done nothing wrong? I mean, as far as we know, we don't know.
And that's the thing. We don't know. So, I guess it remains to be seen. I mean, yeah, I understand your point, but to me, it's like, 50 Cent is producing this. He's paying them. He has millions of dollars. If you're going to do this, give a little something to the victims' families and say, I'm doing this docuseries, but I'm here to help everybody get to the truth. And, I mean, I was shocked that he even took this on, to be honest with you, Christine.
I feel like he's the corporation who's profiting, So it's like they should be the ones, not like, Rex's children who are like mentally scarred now for the rest of their life and probably will like, his daughter, she may never get a job. Can you imagine if like that was your father and then you're interviewing for jobs? Like her life's probably ruined.
I know.
What is she going to do for work?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, God only knows like what we don't know the truth of who's innocent of what and all that.
Right.
But,
right. Absolutely.
I'm sure that the son with autism,
Yep.
And he can't be living on $200 worth of food stamps a month,
Yep. Zako, did you want to come back up?
And there's also people out there who get convicted who are innocent.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I don't know. I just think it's,
Sure, you can come in.
Oh, hey, Zako.
Hey, and I don't mean to cut you off, Kat, but I agree, the families, especially the children, shouldn't have to be mistreated for the mistakes that a parent has made. Like, his children, as you were saying with his daughter, she shouldn't have to not be able to find a job because of what he did to someone else. Like, if she was a part of it, fair enough. But if she's innocent, even though he's her father, she shouldn't have to bear the weight of his mistakes throughout her life.
And their
Yeah.
last name is really different. So, unless she changes her name, people are going to know who she is.
Like, I'm waiting for my second phone to do the update because there was a case over here that Jojo may be interested in. Like, I obviously can't get, because I'm just an ordinary person, I can't get records on it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think of what it was. I think it was Anita Cobby unaliving. I just want to make sure it's the right one before I send it over to you.
Okay.
But that's a story I do know on.
Awesome.
And
I'll take a look at the information. I'll do a video, and then we can do a live about it. That would be awesome.
I wouldn't know where to go finding the information. I only know what's become available to the public.
Search the name, and it should come up anything that's available to the public.
Okay.
So even if you just send me the name, I can do it myself.
I just want to make sure I'm sending the right name over. Come on, phone, hurry up and update.
Hi, Mythological Girl, Renee. Aw, Christy, you're so sweet. Welcome to my room. Follow me. We had a nice showing. It was a really slow start, but now we're over 50 people. Do you guys think I should do a battle? Think I should try another rando? What do you guys think? Hey, and try? Yeah? No? Not another battle? I know there's people on that are willing to battle. I got to get some battles in. I don't ask for anything major, even if you just tap the screen. All right, guys, I'm going to try another battle. Stay
Okay,
around, guys. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to try and find somebody normal.
Good luck.
Thanks. Let's see. Hosts. All right, let's see. Let's see if Hallie comes up. All right, well, just keep looking for a few. Let's see. Let's see if anybody comes in and wants to battle. All right, let's see. Hey, howdy. We're looking to do a TikTok battle. Just looking for someone to do one with. All right. Let's see. Looks like we're going to get somebody, guys. Stick around. Stick around.
I want to pay child support.
Hey.
How's
How
it
are
going,
you?
gorgeous? Good.
Oh,
I'm just hanging out the house.
I just wanted to know if you wanted to do a friendly battle.
Yeah, let's
You want to
battle.
battle?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I'm going to invite you. Oh, no, you just
You're
invited me. I'm going to accept it. All right, guys. Let's do this. Everybody start tapping the screen. Start tapping the screen, guys.
oh, you got an army over there.
Tap the screen, guys. Feel free to tap the screen. I appreciate you guys.
Are you tapping the screen yourself?
Would I do that?
Huh?
You're not supposed to, right?
No, I just heard it like.
Oh, no, you're not supposed to. Hey, guys,
No,
come on,
who's
keep
this
tapping
on?
the screen. Let's go. Let's do this, guys.
Who's on your
Let's
screen?
do it.
Is that O.J. Simpson?
No, Scott Peterson.
Who is that?
He is a convicted felon in the murder and the unaliving of his wife, Lacey Peterson. So I do true crime live. So I just figured while I was in one, I'm like, oh, let me see if I could do a friendly battle.
OMG, are you famous?
I wouldn't say I'm famous. I love the TikTok. You know, I'm enjoying it. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I love true crime.
Oh, cool. Well, then follow me. I'll follow you back.
I will.
You know?
I get scared though. I don't like to listen to them at night when I'm asleep, but on a road trip is fine.
Gotcha. Okay. You are to us, JoJo. Got you. Keep tapping, guys. Anybody wants to send anything, that's fine. Roses are fine. I have no power-ups or anything like that. Roses are fine. Anything's fine. You can do it, guys. This is fun. How often do you battle?
I'm just new. I'm new to this. I just joined today.
Gotcha. Oh, I got 2 minutes and 51 seconds left. Let's see what happens. So far, I got Jared, and I don't know who else. Let's see. I have an ace up my sleeves when it comes to battles. Oh, that's so cool, Zach.
Oh, you're good at this. Let me see if I can get some people.
Keep going. It's okay. Yeah,
guys,
it's my
make
dog.
Sure we're
He
double
wants to
tapping
go
that
out.
screen.
Come on, guys. Keep tapping the screen. We have 2 minutes left.
Guys, I know there's
Do you
people
hear
in here.
my
Double
dog?
tap, double
He's
tap.
nuts.
Yeah, he's going a little crazy.
He has to go out. All right.
Come on, guys. Snipe.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Thank you,
Oh my
Jeffrey, for the
gosh. We're
finger
starting to
hearts.
lose.
Come on,
guys. Keep tapping
Let's
that
go,
screen.
guys.
Come on, let's
Thank
go.
you, Jeffrey.
Keep tapping
Thank
that
you,
screen,
Jeffrey, so
guys.
much.
Come on. Team talking with JoJo. Let's go. Let's do it.
Oh, thank
Keep
you,
going, guys. Oh, thank you, Jared. Thank you. Thank you so
Jeffrey.
much. Come on, guys. Keep tapping. We're so close. Come on. Guys. Keep
Thank
going.
you, Jeffrey, for the
Keep
TikTok.
going. We're like 1 point away.
And the finger
Come on,
hearts.
let's
Thank
go.
you, Jeffrey.
Come on,
guys,
this is so
come
close.
on, guys. Double tap. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Help
Thank
me
you,
out,
Jeffrey.
guys. Help me out.
Thank you for
Thank
the
you,
road.
Jared. You're the man. You're the best. Thank you
Come
so
on,
much.
guys. We're so close. You're
the best. Krista, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting me.
Oh my gosh,
Nana.
Jeffrey, they might take
you
us
are
out.
so awesome. So awesome.
Jeffrey, thank you for the
I love
bears.
you
Thank you for the bears.
This is so much fun. Oh my gosh.
Jeffrey, thank you for the bears.
Great. This is
Leona,
awesome.
Leona, make sure you're double tapping that screen. Leona, send
Double
something.
tap the screen, guys. Come on. Let's keep it
Guys,
going. We
come
got
on.
53 seconds left.
We got to. Yo, this battle
53
just got
seconds
so
left,
intense.
guys. Oh, no problem,
Guys, snipe at the
Randy.
last
I'm
30
just doing a
seconds.
battle.
Snipe
We
at the
got
last 30
44
seconds.
seconds left. Thank you so much. Christina,
Come on,
I
guys.
love you. Thank you so much.
Yo, Leona, send
I
this up to
appreciate you
Skylar.
guys.
There's no way we can win this battle.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Christine, you're the best. Thank you so much. We got 27
Leona,
seconds
it's okay.
left, guys. He's all right. Everybody
Thank you for the
swipe.
heart, me, Jeffrey.
Everybody swipe. Let's
Thank you
go.
for the heart,
Let's
Jeffrey.
go. Let's
guys,
go,
come on.
guys.
We can snipe this out. We can snipe
Let's
this.
go. Everybody swipe. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Let's go. Let's go. We
This
got
just got
this,
so
guys.
intense.
We
Thank you,
got it. 9,
Jeffrey.
8, 7, 6,
Snipe,
5,
snipe, snipe.
4,
Someone snipe.
3, 2, 1. Team JoJo that's my first win ever. That is my first win ever.
That was intense, guys.
That
The
was
MVP goes out to Jeffrey,
crazy.
Natalie, and Leona. Jeffrey, thank you for all the love.
Oh, God. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
Ooh, I have a
you.
power up. Nana, you got a boosting glove for me. We'll have to use that. Oh, it's okay, Randy. I'm just glad you're here. Welcome in. I'm getting ready to probably sign off soon. I've been on for the last couple of hours. My throat's getting tired. No worries, Zacho. You got a glove? Yes. All right. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. We can do this. All right. So who got what? So Scottish Nana got a glove. And you got a power up, Jared? Only one person. Okay. All right. So Nana, the next time I battle, I'm going to have to battle within 5 days, and I'll have you in for it. You didn't get anything? That's so strange. Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. All right, guys. So I'm going to sign off for the night because it's really late. It's like after 12:30 for me in New York. So I got to take my makeup off and get myself ready to get a good night's sleep. But I'll be back tomorrow. I had a great time with you all tonight. Oh, Christine, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for your support, though. Rest well, everybody. Love you all. Don't forget, come to the break room. When I'm live, I go over what's really going on, guys. Love you all. Sweet dreams.